welcome to my channel. Today I am going to take you through how to make Nigerian stew. It's a tomato based stew that you can use for anything. It goes with anything, everything. Just tag along and I'll show you what it is. I'll show you how to make it, and once you do, trust me, you would never go back to anything else. This stew is very popular in West Africa. It's a combination of things that you blend to make this stew. You blend your tomatoes, bell pepper, habanero pepper, lots of onions, and that blend is what gives you the base for this stew. If you observed very well, I did put a lot of onions in my oil, and that's because I love using lots of onions. Some people call me the onion man. Yeah, so right now we're going to make sure that the onions are sauteed properly before we pour in our already blended tomato base sauce. As soon as the onions is ready, we'll pour that in and our stew's journey begins. Okay, our onions is almost ready. If you can see, I'll try and show you. Yes, it's almost ready. It's not yet brown, but it's getting there. And as soon as it's at the texture and color that I'm looking for, I will introduce my already blended mix into the oil. So while our onions is getting ready, I want to show you my already blended tomato bell pepper mix. If you can see, here's how it looks, already blended and already parboiled. That's one thing to also note. It's already parboiled to reduce the water content in the meat. Okay, so I'm adding my stock into it just to give it flavor. Yep, it's just to give it flavor. Make it taste really nice. Okay, so here is the already chopped, already air fried husband, which is the leg. I want to believe this is the leg of the pork or that was smoked and seasoned. I bought it from the stores and put it in the air fryer and gave it some good fry. And this is how it looks like. So this is also going into the stew. It is very tasty. A bit of salt in it. So when we're making the stew, when we put it in, we have to reduce the amount of salt or seasoning we put in, because a lot of the salt or seasoning in the husband goes into the stew and gives it its flavor. If not, then you will have it too salty. Right here, it's boiling really good. I will just stir it and give it a good stir just to see that it's not burning underneath. Yeah, and you will allow it to keep on boiling for a bit, most likely another 5 minutes or so. I'll be back, and after that we'll put in our proteins and reduce the fire so that it can slow boil, slow cook, and allow all the juice go into the meat. At the end of the day, they become quite soft and easy to eat. So we're checking it again to see how far it has gone. Our 5 minutes is already gone, and I think the stew is coming to set. I will give it a test. Okay, this works very well. So time to put in the proteins. My turkey is already fried in, and I start throwing them one by one into the fire. We want all the juice in the stew to soak up on our protein. Okay, we have our husband in here, throwing that all in right there. this is gonna taste lovely. Now, once the stew is done and ready, you can use it for anything. That's just the truth. It goes with anything. It goes with bread, it goes with rice, it goes with spaghetti, macaroni, it goes with, I'm trying to think of all the things, but just anything you can think of. Sweet potatoes, Irish potato, name it. This, you put it on it and you will thank God you ever made it. I'm going to put it on low heat and allow it to just boil and, reduce some level of water. And yes, low heat because you don't want it to get burnt. Now that you've put in your protein, tendency for the under to get burnt very high. So you reduce the fire so that it can slowly boil in, and this takes longer. This can take up to 30 minutes to get that done. 30 minutes or more depending on the situation. And I will be back to see. Sorry, this place can be really messy. You can see, yeah, splashing everywhere. That's fine. We'll clean it up when we're done. Okay, so we're covering this now, and we will be back. Okay, so this has been on for over 30 minutes now, and you can see how it looks. Whoa. Okay, so I think it's ready to go. And you can see how it is. The stew is good. Woo! Yep. This is lovely. If you can try this at home, let me know. Give me a feedback. If you did